Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Upul Jose Jayasuriya, the President of Samagi Lawyers Federation, and all guests who have come from India and from all over Sri Lanka. Taking cue from my predecessor speaker, I thought of sharing something which happens in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, they have got something called the Caribbean Court of Justice, which is equivalent to the Privy Council, covering, you can easily cover about not less than 15 countries across the Caribbean. The way the court is set up is very interesting. First of all the countries got together, got about $100 million to establish this court, created a trust, and all the countries paid back to the Caribbean Development Bank this money which they took as loan, created a trust, and virtually the trust runs the court in a way by dealing with their expenditure without depending on any of the governments across the Caribbean. To man this trust, they have representatives from the Bankers Association, by the Accountants Association, and something called Caribbean Labor Congress, the bars, and then few others. They actually run the trust. And as far as the court is concerned, the court, in order to appoint judges, and as we all talk about independence of judiciary, everything arises the way in which the appointments take place. They have something called Legal Judicial Appointments Commission, headed by the President. The CCJ's head is called the President, which is equivalent to our Chief Justice. He heads the commission, and they have representatives from the two bars which is spread across the the Caribbean countries. One is the OGBA, which is called Organization for Commonwealth Caribbean Bar Associations, covering all the countries in the Caribbean. And there is another bar called OECS, Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. They have a separate Supreme Court, etc. Representatives of these bar are part of this commission. Besides them, the judges themselves are there. And they also have representatives from the University of West Indies, the law faculty, and above all, two eminent citizens, which they call part of the civil society. They constitute the commission, they recommend the names, and the judges are formally appointed. And as I told you, as far as their existence is concerned, this particular trust fund which has been created, from this fund, the income that is generated is taken care of by, the establishment of the court, running of the court is taken care of. According to me, it's the most independent, financially independent, and they run the entire establishment of across the Caribbean. This particular concept which is there, prevalent in the entire Caribbean, is worth emulating, and probably Sri Lanka can take cue. I would say across the world, everybody should take cue in order to ensure the independence of the judiciary. I thought, let me share these few thoughts with you so that you can think over, ponder over, and then, as my predecessor speaker said, the parties can get together, think of establishing such a court in Sri Lanka. Thank you.